came first, the DJ or the MC?
The first person to play the first element was Kool Herc, who was a DJ, okay? And he had the actual people that were speaking for him was like Coca Rock, Clark Kent, not the Clark Kent we know of today, the original Clark. They were basically saying like educational things while Herc was throwing in these incredible records like the Mexican Apache, you know, Catch a Groove and stuff of that nature. So it started off with the DJ.
Remember the outlaw games, all the outlaw games from back in the days, they were already like imitating James Brown and uprocking when records were out in '69 before brothers started cutting up. So I mean, if we're gonna, I mean, the outlaw gangs were uprocking, doing all the like bow and arrow, take a gun out, shoot somebody. These are all to records that they were just playing parties, full length, one turntable. So I think it's kind of debatable whether whether the DJ or the MC. But I think when the DJs, you spinning for the people that's dancing. People, that's why, it's like, there was nothing like going to a Flash jam or Kool Herc jam and know that you can get your shit off and hear that extended break and keep it going because you want to dance longer than what the record allowed you to when it came to that break. That break was, you did that for a reason. You kept it going.
Because it was the most, best part of the record.
Thank you.
The record it started with, can I speak? Yeah. It started with the DJ. That's where it started first. Like somebody had to actually be handling that turntable. That's where it started first. And then the vocalizing came after. It was one turntable, three turntables, four. Right. There was somebody who went out, bought their records in these obscure record shops, wrote them to a hole in the wall, and they were the ones like taking the arm and putting it on the record and sort of like in charge of the music and not necessarily dancing. So I would have to say, I think it was the DJ.
That maybe has to be put in the context of hip hop because like all these elements existed before we all merged. I think within hip hop, I would definitely agree with you on the DJ before the MC. But I would have to say that in Jamaica, brothers were toasting already.
Well, I was going to say that. So
Callaway was scatting or whatever. One thing is that what we got to understand is that Herc was out of the scene for a long time.
But he was the first. He was out of the scene.
He was out of the scene, but he started. Wait. Listen. He may have started it, but when I got articles and things like that, and I got shit with Bam breaking things down. I got Herc on my own video camera talking about Bam's the one that labeled the culture.
Zulu or hip hop? Zulu or hip hop?
That Bam labeled the culture hip hop. I got it on video.